So as a Nigerian, there are some lucrative businesses you can do here that would also favor you.
Okay.
Number one, now if you look at the Ghanaian markets in general, the international markets is not as versatile as other bigger countries that have a bigger market space. So now it's not exactly what you want or at the quantity or at the variety that you want that you will get here in Ghana. Moving to Ghana is one thing, settling is another thing, and
Yes.
starting a business is another thing. You
Yes.
can't just move to Ghana immediately and you want to start up a business.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode of Conversations with Judith, where we talk about our experiences as Nigerians living in Ghana. If this is your first time of seeing these amazing faces, please don't make it your last by liking and subscribing. Please subscribe and do all that good stuff. Share it. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. We appreciate you guys. We don't take your love for granted at all. We are so grateful.
Thank you.
So I've been getting some questions from you guys about how to start up a business here in Ghana as a Nigerian, what type of business to start up here in Ghana as a Nigerian, and also the difficulties and challenges that you face as a Nigerian doing business here in Ghana. So guys, today I have with me here Mrs. Nenye. She is a Nigerian business owner who has been doing business here in Ghana. She has lived in Ghana for 4 years now. So today we are going to be asking her a lot of questions. So get your popcorn and sit down and enjoy this video. We are going to be asking her a lot of questions concerning business because she has a lot of experience in business. In fact, anytime I sit down with her, we're always talking about business. So you're going to enjoy this video. So by the way, let me allow Mrs. Nenyen to introduce herself again for those of you that don't know her, because I know some of you already know her.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. My name is Mrs. Nenye Inyomamiri, CEO Clear Castle Essentials. I'm a business owner based in Ghana for over 4 years right now. And I'm doing business and I'm doing it well.
Well, guys, she's doing it well. That's why I had to bring her on this channel again, because she's doing well in her business. So, first of all, do you think it's safe to start up a business in Ghana as a Nigerian now, today, tomorrow? Do you think it's safe to start up a business right now in Ghana as a Nigerian?
Of course, it's safe.
Okay.
Whether as an online vendor or a physical vendor that's owning a shop, both factors are safe. The environment is safe. The market space is safe.
Okay.
But you have to also consider the capital you're using to invest in that business. That's the most important thing. Whatever business you're going into, you have to look at the capital.
Here in Ghana, right?
Yes. So it's really safe to start a business as a Nigerian in Ghana. The market space is friendly.
So, Ms. Nenye, what are the difficulties and challenges that you have faced as a Nigerian doing business here in Ghana?
I would say I have let's say I have 3 most important difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah, and then let's start with sourcing.
Okay.
When I mean sourcing, I'm talking about sourcing your products or goods, what you sell. Now, if you look at the Ghanaian markets in general, the international markets is not as versatile as other bigger countries that have a bigger market space. So now it's not exactly what you want or at the quantity or at the variety that you want that you will get here in Ghana.
Okay.
Do you understand me? So now we're just having difficulty of shipping or importing from other countries. Then you now look at the delivery, the logistic issues. Do you understand?
Yes, I
Logistic
understand.
issues, bringing products from another country to another country, the custom issues, custom tax, and the rest of them. So I think that's number one difficulty of having a business in Ghana. But that solely depends on the kind of business also you are wanting to start up.
Okay.
If you're going into fashion clothing, you're going to have this kind of challenge. If you're going into food items, you might really not have this kind of challenge. Then if you're going into hairs and branding, styling, you might have this kind of challenge. So That's why I say that solely depends on the kind of business you want to start up. Then my second difficulty, I'll say is it's not really a difficulty, but I think I'll put it at one if you're starting. Yes, and I think it's the communication barrier.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah.
Yes.
So that's it. Now, as a new business owner here in Ghana, and as a foreigner, you tend to have communication issues with their locals, especially those who are not really frequent in English language. You don't blame them because they have different languages here in Ghana. They speak Twi, they speak English, they speak Ga, they speak Fanti. That's
Yes.
their language. So you won't blame
Blame
them for
them.
not understanding how you want to communicate with
Get to
them in their
them. Yes.
country. So
Mm.
you as a business owner or as a new business owner here in Ghana, you need to learn the basic language. What do you want in Ghana? How much is your change in Ghana? How to communicate, exchange pleasantries between you and your customer. The basic at least
Yes.
before you can be able to have a sustainable business
In
here
Ghana,
in
it's
Ghana.
important the
It's very
communication, right?
important, the communication and the sourcing as well. Then thirdly, I would say the currency exchange rates. That's a very big difficulty owning a business here in Ghana as a Nigerian. Because now, if you look at our currency rate now, the cedis is a little bit more higher than the naira. Now, if you're bringing in your goods
Yes.
from Nigeria, now you have to be struggling on how to see your profit. You have to struggle on how to see the delivery money you have to give the driver who is bringing your items from Nigeria or from any country down to Ghana. Are you understanding
Yes, I
me? So that's
understand.
that currency issue, and it fluctuates. It's not always balanced. So
Yes, it's
sometimes
not
it's favoring
balanced.
with business owner, sometimes it's not favoring with business owner. So as a new business owner, these three most important difficulties are what you will be facing. But obviously, there are also ways you can also strive out through those challenges. They are not challenges that doesn't have solution. Of course, they have solutions, and that depends solely on how you are able to stand your brand in
I'm
Ghana
not
here
giving up on
and
your
not giving up on your
business.
business. Exactly. Every business have their challenges, whether you are in Ghana or you are in US or any other country you think you are, as a foreigner or whoever you think you are, every business has their own challenges. So I think
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you. So, ma, what kind of business, what lucrative businesses can a foreigner or a Nigerian start up now in Ghana? Because when the money is even there, some of us are confused on the kind of business to start that will be profitable because there are a lot of business out there. Any business you think you are doing, there's somebody doing it there. So which one is lucrative that we can start up now in Ghana and it will give us profits?
Okay. As a Nigerian, right?
Yes,
Or as a
please.
general foreigner? Or as a
As a
Nigerian?
Nigerian, even a
Okay.
foreigner too.
Okay, but I'll be specific with as a Nigerian because I'm a Nigerian.
Yes, and
So,
because we are
okay.
Nigerians.
So as a Nigerian, there are some lucrative businesses you can do here that would also favor you.
Okay.
Number one is food items. Yes, I'll
Yes.
always be very factual about food items. As
Yes,
a
you are very
Nigerian,
factual about
yes,
that
as a
business.
Nigerian, we have lots of Nigerians. We have a whole lot of Nigerians living here in
Ghana.
Ghana. Yeah, you get me? So most of us Nigerians are not really, we have not really adapted to their food and to their Ghanaian meals.
Yes,
You get
yes.
me? Yeah, it's normal. It's normal, my
It
dear.
takes
It's
time.
normal. Yes, even if you go to other countries, you see it still takes time for you to adapt to their meals. You see all these
Yes.
Chinese meals, all these US burgers. You're not
Yes.
used to
Oh,
all this, all this Sahara kind of food. So when you come to a country like this, it will take you time for you to adapt to their
their
meals. So
meals.
now we have lots of Nigerians that are having that difficulty, a whole lot of them. So now if you venture into food items, you're going to make a whole lot of profit from them because you are going to be bringing from Nigeria and selling as a retailer to them here. Soup items, Nigerian rice. Like most of we Nigerians, we are not used to having this, eating this perfumed rice they have.
Rice.
My kids, they love perfumed rice.
Yes.
My kids, they love Ghana perfumed rice. For me, I'm not used to it because
I'm used to the Nigerian rice.
exactly. So I'm
Yes.
used to Nigeria, but that doesn't mean that I don't
Yes, you still patronize, you still eat
exactly.
their
So
rice.
now I have lots of people like me that want to still consume Nigerian rice, the long grain
Yes.
and the rest of them.
Yes.
So they are massive. So you going into food items, you're going to make a whole lot of profit, and it's not very challenging because now food items you can easily get them from the Lagos border. You understand me? So Lagos border, instead of you going down to the eastern part of Nigeria to get them, there are a whole lot of suppliers at the Lagos border that sells food items. You just have to ship it down to Ghana, do your custom tax and the rest of it, and you're good to go with your business. The rice, the local soup
Soup
ingredients,
ingredients.
the ugu, the egusi, the tomato paste. Even most of we Nigerians, we like using our Nigerian Maggi.
Yes, now it's
Do you
true.
get me?
It tastes different.
It tastes different from the Ghanaian. They have Ghanaian onga and they have Nigerian onga.
Yes,
Exactly. So
yes.
both of them have a different kind of taste if you are used to using
My sister,
the two
even
different
Mangi
them.
Cube have Ghanaian Mangi
Yes, and they have the
and
Nigerian
Nigerian
Maggi.
Mangi.
So most of us we are used to what we know from way back.
What we have been
So
tasting for a very
a
long
long time.
time.
So you coming here, we are still trying to readjust.
Adapt.
But while you're trying to readjust, you still need to purchase the one that you are used to. So this is where the favor and the labor market comes in as a new business owner for food items. Now,
Yes.
secondly, still on the food, still on the food, another business, a lucrative business for a Nigerian in Ghana here is an online food vendor.
Yeah, yeah.
An online food vendor. Now, as a Nigerian, you're looking for a business to start up newly, please also consider an online food vendor. Now, we Nigerians, most of us here, I won't say we don't have the chance to cook because majority of bachelors in Nigeria here, in Ghana here, they don't always have the chance to cook. You understand me? Because most of them, they're not close to their families. Most of them, the males especially, even with the Nigerians that have one or two jobs we are doing here in Ghana, those are civil workers, those are doctors, they are nurses, they are business owners. Most of them don't have the time to go to the market to cook. Sometimes you don't get to see the local Nigerian market in your location. That's why I always hit it that before you start an online food vendor business, you should have a certification for it. You can't just wake up and say, I want to start cooking for the public. It doesn't work that way. You see people like business owners, civil servants, doctors, nurses, they're always busy. We Nigerians that work here as civil servants, they're always busy. Even the pregnant women, they don't have time to cook. They always want to order. Like me when I was pregnant, I was always ordering. I had a very favorite online vendor I do patronize. Shout out to Tasty Pot Ghana. She's one of the best online vendor here in Ghana, and people do draw aspiration from her as
Is
as
she
a
a
beginner.
Ghanaian or a
No, she's
Nigerian?
a Nigerian, but she has been doing this business for a very long time, and she's very good at it. She's had many recognitions. So please, if you're beginning your food business as an online cooking vendor, please make sure you have a certification before you venture into cooking for the public. Then the next business is the fashion and the clothing line.
Okay.
Yes, the fashion and clothing line is a very big and vast market space that it's you can't consume everything that comes out of it, and there is not much competition because you have everything to venture into. Like I myself, I sell vintage shirts, I sell bubble gowns, I sell joggers and
Yes, into
turban.
fashion.
Yes, so you can sell different kind of fashion accessories. You can go into the hair business. It's also included in the fashion line. You can go into selling boo materials. There are a whole lot of things. You can go into selling shoes, footwear, bags. The market space for the fashion and the clothing line is very fast. It's not consumable at once. So even the locals, the Ghanaians here, they are into that business and they're all doing well. The business is very, very profitable. So you see the fashion and the clothing line, the online cooking vendor, and those that sell food at times, Ghanaians, Nigerians in Ghana, they are doing absolutely well when it comes to those three businesses. Just look out for them, you see what I'm talking about. So
Okay.
yes.
What location favors Nigerian when starting up a business? What location is good for them to do their business in Ghana?
Basically, every location favors. Yeah, because it depends on where you found yourself, where you're situated, where you're resident. If you're resident in Kumasi, you have some local markets there that also favor. But the thing I do tell people is that please, if you're starting as a business owner, a new business owner, please don't go and situate yourself in a residential area. Please, to avoid stories that touches the heart. Or more so,
How?
please Because now, if you just in a residential area, you're a newcomer into this line. You need
Yes.
people to see you, see what you have to offer. You need to be visible to people. So you can't just tie yourself down in a residential area like your common street shops. I think street shops should also should just be tied to those that are selling food items,
Or
provisions,
provision
or those that have made that name.
for
And
themselves.
yes, and people know them and they can easily locate them. Not you that is just starting. In fact, I
Yes, as a
wasn't
Nigerian, self, it's
exactly.
not
It's not
advisable.
advisable. In fact, I will just advise you as a Nigerian coming to Ghana start a business. Please just go into being an online vendor and save yourself the whole stress and the whole drama, the whole shop rent issue, because shop rent here are very, very expensive. I will not lie to you. Shop rent here are even more expensive than house rents. So now, even
So
if
by the time they, okay.
get a shop, even if you cross the challenge of having a shop, you have to furnish, paint, do this, do that, and you are just beginning. You don't have the visibility yet. So why don't you relax, be an online vendor? If you have your social media spaces, grow your social media spaces, get a good influencer to influence your business for you, to get more contact.
How about capital? Is there a particular amount of money they are supposed to use to start up a business here in Ghana?
And no, I don't think so. But the thing is that it depends on the kind of business you want to venture into. Each type of business has their own consumable capital. If you're venturing to feed items, fashionable, any type of business has their own specific. But whatever it is, as a starting business owner, just make sure that you have varieties of what you need to show to your consumers. That's the most important thing.
That means you
So
need
you need
capital.
capital, but not like you should be over, but moderately. You need something to start off with, something that would catch your consumers' attention.
Okay.
You get me? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically, you don't have a particular amount that you should say you're starting up with. It depends on the kind of business you want to do, one, and it depends on your consumers, how you want them to see your business, your brand. So that is basically it.
Okay. Nenya, what can you tell someone who is planning to move to Ghana to start up a business? Someone who has not yet moved to Ghana but is planning to move to Ghana to come and start up a business now. What advice do you have for the person?
The thing is that moving to Ghana is one thing, settling is another thing, and
Yes.
starting a business is another thing. You can't
Yes.
just move to Ghana immediately and you want to start up a business. Now you have to know your location, your market space, what works for you at that period, your passion for the business you want to start up. You need to do market survey, make
Yes.
enquiries, create your visibility. Like you said, you're just moving in, you need to have the contact. So it's something that is a gradual step. You don't just come and just get a shop, rent a shop. I'm now a business owner in a foreign land. No, it's a gradual space. You need to put some things in line
Together,
together.
yes.
Yes, exactly. So that's it.
Even money.
Money too.
Money.
Exactly. Because money, you can't just the currency differences is a problem now.
And
So
having a business here in Ghana, you need to own money.
definitely you, because things, the rate of the at which things are getting expensive and the goods are getting expensive. Today is 100 cedis, next day is 150.
Yes,
So
every day.
do you have the money to carry that business for the foundation? That's the thing. So that you won't just start a business and you pack up because you didn't make enquiries, you didn't look at your market space, you don't have the foundation. See, look, business is not something you just wake up and say you want to do. You have to plan it. You have
Plan,
to be
very
serious
important.
about it.
Plan
You
it.
have to have passion for what is it that you want to do, and you have to have to make enquiries. Go for market survey. Who are the competitors? Who are those that are doing this thing at this particular location where I am? So business
How
is
are they
how are
doing
they
it?
doing it? So business is not something that you just wake up and say, I want to start selling clothes, I want to start selling shoes in this particular place, and boom, you rent a shop, and boom, you start, and you feel boom, you should start making it. No, that's not business. Business is not magic. Business isn't magic. So it has gradual process from step one, step two, step three. At the end of the day, when you collate everything together and you set up, you're starting at the right foundation. So you can, you know, catapult yourself.
From
Exactly.
there.
So that is it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. In case you want to contact her or know more about her brand, I'll be putting her social media handle and also her number on the screen so that you go and follow her, you go and check out what she has, because I know you are going to love what she has when you go to her
Yes,
social media
yes.
page. I'm going to be posting some videos about her brand just after this so that you can see the nice stuff that she have and you can now patronize her. Please, you guys should go and patronize my friend.
Thank
Go and
you.
patronize her, please.
Thank
So guys, I
you.
hope you guys enjoyed this video today because I
And I
learned
did.
a lot. Yes, I learned a lot about business from her. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want? My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going what I want. Just some me time. Hope you know what you want. By the beach like Odell.